Hi, I'm Mr. Burke and welcome to my construction technology class. The first thing that I want you to notice about today's step is I want you to notice that I have two left sides and I have two right sides for the feet. I also have skirting. I have two short pieces and I have two long pieces. Now, today's step is going to take a little bit of extra care in that you've got to have these things lined up absolutely right, or else it's not going to work correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take two feet, opposite types, a left and a right, and I'm going to lay them down facing me right there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is take one of my two skirting pieces, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to set it where it goes and kind of mark it with a pen or pencil as to, okay, this is a little bit in from where the edge of the foot is, and we're going to cover that with glue. We're going to cover it here. We're going to cover it around the end of that as well. And so got to make sure our glue is unclogged here. There we go. And we're going to take our glue and spread it on both sides. I'm going to do it down here as well. Making sure that it covers the entire surface. Making sure that we get it on the end as well. Then we're going to set it on here, just like that, and we're going to make sure that it makes good contact with both pieces. We're going to make sure that it's totally flush on the top, even if the end doesn't meet just a tiny little bit. A little bit of glue squeeze out is okay. A lot of glue squeeze out is bad mocha. Now, I'm going to take that excess glue, rub it on my hands. It'll ball up and fall off like a booger. Please don't eat the booger. It does not provide 100% daily value of fiberman, vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, or anything else like that. I'm going to do 4 staple holes, 4 staples. This moved on me just a little bit, so I'm going to fix that. And do 4 here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that I am indeed not stapling it through to the air below. Then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put one in the end on both ends, just for good measure. Now, that's a completed front or back side. So now we're going to repeat the process with the other long skirt and the other 2 feet. So we're going to line it up, mark it, line it up, mark it. Going to spread glue. Spread glue. And we're going to line it up as flush as we can get it to go. And put 4 staples in it. Line this side up. Flush as we can get it to go. And now we have a front and a back. Now we're going to repeat for the 2 ends. Mark it, mark it. Spread that glue. I think I forgot to put my staple on my ends a second ago, so I'll do that. I'm going to line it up just like that. If it slides on you, take a moment and make sure you get it right, because if you get this wrong, it's going to be hard to fix it later. So we want to make sure we get it right in this step. Go ahead and put my one in the end right here. And we'll turn it over. Put my one in the end right here that I didn't do. There we go. And then we'll do this last one. Now this last one, I want you to notice that I got a little bit of an undesirable feature right there. So I'm going to hide that on the inside, not on the outside where it's going to be visible. And you may have to pull your pieces apart like I just did to get your last piece to go in there. Sometimes if it's not sitting quite square, you might have a little bit of an issue with that, but we're going to spread our glue, same as we did before. We're going to spread our glue, same as we did before. Put it in right there. Line it up on one side first. Notice that it's not lined up here, but it's lined up here. So I'm going to work with the lined up side. Okay. Now I'll line up the other side. Notice that I'm lining it up largely by feel. Now I'm going to take my glue mess that's here, and I'm going to kind of wipe it away where there's not a lot left except just a little tiny bit to sand, and that'll give us a nice large gluing area for the cap of the base. So that is how you make the base, and thank you for watching.